Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the middle of April. This is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. I follow tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you have Libra in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. If this does not resonate for you, Libra, try watching readings on SOMA, CHANDRA, Tarot for any other part of your natal chart. I'm going to post this on both SOMA, CHANDRA, Libra and both SOMA, CHANDRA, Tarot. Okay, so you can check your other placements on SOMA, CHANDRA, Tarot. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website's down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to SOMA, CHANDRA, Libra or SOMA, CHANDRA, Tarot, wherever you are viewing it. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. On SOMA, CHANDRA, Libra, I just read for Libra and Sagittarius, but on my other channel, I read from Aries to Pisces. Okay, let us begin. So a lot of cards came out of the Colette Baron Reid Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. The first card that came out for you is Koi Fish Spirit. There is always enough, and embrace the in-between. They came out one after the other. I think you might be worried about not having enough right now. Spirit's reminding you there will be enough, okay? You'll have enough. There will be enough. You may be in some kind of an in-between phase right now in some part of your life, or perhaps many part of your life. Spirit wants you to know that it's just an in-between kind of time. Embrace the in-between. Know that you will have enough. Then Parrot Spirit and Sandpiper Spirit came out. Parrot Spirit is watch your words, and Sandpiper is be playful. I think that Spirit's reminding you that sometimes as an air sign, you have a lot of wit and you have a lot of bite, and you can come off maybe a little too straightforward and detached. Nobody's saying you have to change your communication style, but in the middle of the month, it might be really important for you to watch the way you communicate verbally or in writing. People may also be watching your words. So watch what you say to other people. Communication might be difficult for you in the middle of the month. They're encouraging you to be playful. They're encouraging you to be playful with people and with yourself. At the bottom of the deck is Moth Spirit, though. Surrender now. Oh, I also see take a time out. You might be a little obsessive about something right now. Overthinking it, overfeeling it, focusing a little too much on something in your life. Spirit saying, give it over to the flames. Do not let it take up real estate in your brain and in your life. Surrender now. There's something you're meant to be surrendering to at the moment. Apparently, you need a time out in some way with something in your life. You'll probably know what that is. From the Moonology deck, New Moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side and your hard work is paying off. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. So with Koi Fish, there's always enough, and embrace the in-between. Some of you might be experiencing a lull financially. Spirit saying, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep working. Hard work will pay off. And if you're working hard, luck is on your side. Believe it or not, now is a lucky time for you. Prosperity will lie ahead. Just keep working. Okay, just keep working. Be mindful of your words. I just heard some of you don't need to, you don't realize you're oversharing, but you might be sharing with people or someone that doesn't need to know what you're telling them. Just be playful, laugh it off, and try to embrace this in between. I didn't want to do a relationship reading here for you, Libra, because I do relationship readings for you every 4 days, but what came out appeared to be a relationship reading. So I was like, okay, that's what Spirit wants to say. I feel like someone coming towards you wants to communicate with you a lot, but then they play duck and weave with you to a degree. I also pick up that someone might be part of the military as well, because I have the Seven of Swords in the world. Okay, so the overall energy is the Hermit. The way someone is feeling is the Seven of Wands. You're being seen as the Eight of Wands. What you need to know is the Wheel of Fortune cycles, and the final outcome is the Seven of Swords. It is confusing with the Moon. It's very emotional. Things are not as they seem at this time. Illusion, there is a potential for illusion when the Pisces moon comes out. And strength, someone's holding back. Here's the Seven of Swords again. Someone can't be open and honest. So I feel like this is a person coming towards you, Libra, that likes to communicate with you, but I think they kind of do this to you. They hold you at arm's length, because the overall, and things could be opposite, roles could be reversed, by the way. So the overall energy coming towards you or around you is the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo or someone who's just somewhat withdrawn and kind of contemplative and searching their soul. Clarifying, the Hermit is the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. This person is listening to their intuition and being very quiet. This person is trying to make a decision, but they also might be making excuses for themselves, and they're trying to hear their gut instincts, and they're trying to figure out who they really are in this situation and what their intuition's telling them. It's possible that they're juggling you with someone else, possibly in secret, maybe. And the Three of Wands, they're at a distance, they're thinking about the future. It's also possible that you may feel like they're turning their back on you in some way. You yourself, Libra, could be trying to make a practical choice and searching your soul and listening to your intuition, and you're thinking about your future. Yeah, I'll read it that way as well. But the way you or someone else is feeling is the Seven of Wands. I am an island. Please don't challenge me right now. Somebody feels like they're threatened to some degree. Clarifying this is the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Now, this might be a person that's approaching you romantically or trying to get you to open up to them, and you don't want to talk to them. Just tell them. But if it's this, I kind of get the sense that there is a person that wants to approach you, but then they say back off at the same time, or maybe they're approaching you and you're feeling like it's too much. You could be at a distance from this person because you're being seen as the Eight of Wands, but the Eight of Wands is about momentum, energy gaining momentum, rapid fire communication, back and forth, maybe a lot of text messages, communication online. Clarifying this is the Three of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups. Libra, I think it's possible that you have a person holding you at arm's length. They like to communicate with you. They want you to recognize and reward them for what they're doing. They are very calculated. They know exactly what they're doing, and they really want you to give them your cup of love. But they themselves don't really know what they want, and they can be kind of standoffish with you. That's annoying. Like they want to stay in touch with you, and I feel like this person wonders if they can pull on your heartstrings and continuously get your love. Of course, this Queen of Cups could be someone else that's trying to communicate with someone else you're attached to, and you need to know that. When court cards come out, they could represent people in the environment, but I feel like this person is trying to figure out what to do moving forward with you. They themselves may feel very challenged, or they may feel challenged by you in some way. Here's what you need to know, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a cycle that will play out for an undetermined amount of time. When the wheel comes, almost anything could happen. A lot of things in the environment, outside influences that you have very little control over, are coming into play at this time. When the wheel comes out as a hidden factor, it's like it could be a cycle that's never ending, or that things just have to play out in a certain way at this time, and there's a 50-50 chance it's going to go one way or the other. But clarifying the wheel is the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Be careful about who you're dealing with here, Libra, because I see a lot of messages and rapid movement, but then I see an emotional reevaluation and a general malaise, but then someone comes in with these idealistic, grand, sweeping gestures. This might go on for a while. If you're doing this, Libra, you want to pour your heart into something, but you're not taking a lot of action. You do, and then you don't, and then you do. Or a person is doing that with you. They're going to communicate with you a lot about it, or you're going to have these bursts of rapid movement and energy and wanting to idealize something and really pour your heart into it, except you're not, or they're not. That is not productive. Don't put so much movement and energy into something until you actually know what the hell you want. This is a cycle that's been playing out for you or with this person. And that's a little annoying, I think. And the final outcome is the Seven of Swords. Someone could be in the military or law enforcement. It's also possible that someone's going to continue to play duck and weave, or you yourself feel like you need to act upon your own behalf and keep things private. If you're not feeling that way, someone else is feeling that way. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the World, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. If this is a person coming towards you, they kind of want to sneak off and do something, and they don't really want to tell you about it, but they have a hard time moving on from you because they felt such a strong connection with you. And I think that that's why it's so damn confusing. It may start to piss you off, which is why you have to watch your words. I was like, okay, well, tell me a little bit more about this situation or this relationship, whatever Libra is going through here. And I got avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away, apprehensive, guarded, cautious, and afraid. But then I got harmony, peace, balance, and friendship. Loyalty is at the bottom of the deck. I also see dark attachments and third-party influences down here as well. I kind of get the feeling, Libra, that there's this person that's avoiding you and apprehensive and guarded, but they still want you in their life because you're loyal and you bring a lot of peace and balance and harmony into their life. Well, that's what Libras do. They are about balance. They are about harmony. And Libras are wonderful friends. Very loyal is Libra. So you've got somebody pushing you away that also wants to keep you in their life because you're loyal. Be mindful what you are being loyal to. I think this person wants to just get love out of you, but then they push you away. They could have a very stubborn side, or they're just an earth sign. I was like, okay, let me use one more oracle deck. Tell me about the relationship dynamic. And I have the runner. This person could quite literally be athletic and be a runner. It could simply mean that. But in this deck, the runner means runner in a codependent relationship, a fear of intimacy, and this person is listening to their ego. I also have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Well, I think there is love here for this person to get. But I think that they're doing this push-pull thing with you and they kind of don't know what they really want. I do think they message you quite a bit and they have a lot to say. They're very emotional. I think that this person runs away from you, but that they want unconditional love. And I don't think this is healthy because girl with the snake came out at the bottom of the deck. Empath and narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Don't let this person use you, Libra. Like, do they want you or not? You know, like, do they want you or not? I kind of get, sorry, I mixed all these cards up here. Maybe I did that for a reason. I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that they want you to love them. They could also be attached to an earth sign. And it could be a woman that wants to keep messaging you. Be careful of that as well. She doesn't really have her head on straight. So that's what I picked up on in the tarot for you, Libra. Things are not as they seem. You may just need to surrender and let go of this relationship. There could be an obsession, and that's not healthy. It's not constructive. It's not love. You're meant to be watching your words and trying to be playful and having fun. Know that there's always enough and just embrace an in-between. Again, I'm hearing that really strongly with money. And just know that prosperity does lie ahead. Your hard work is still paying off, and now is a lucky time for you. Yeah. All right, Libra, that's the middle of April. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.